It's official. The rage that I have continues to build. The comic book industry, now film industry, is following the same jump. By all means, hang yourselves. Please, please, have Brie Larson make this film. I'm being very sarcastic, yes. I'm not happy. I bet a lot of people aren't happy, but yet we're gonna make ourselves happy by bullying the fuck out of you now. I am done. I'm not gonna spend a dime on any company. And I mean any company. Disney, Fox, you name it. I don't care who you are. I will not spend a dime on you now. I've had enough. I feel like I'm being badgered by the companies that are supposed to cater to everyone, not just one side, everyone. And the way you're going to go is just to cater to the very, very, very small few. And guess what? They don't buy comic books. They don't know nothing about comic books. That's why this is like this. I can't find the video yet. Could somebody send me the link to the video of her talking to somebody about her being Captain Marvel before she becomes that? Like, she's like, who's Captain Marvel? I would love to have that video. I would love to see that in its entirety. You guys want Kamala Khan. Female Stretch Armstrong. And I bet those that can remember this are probably thinking, oh my god, that didn't sell at all. And yes, it didn't sell. It sat and sat and sat and sat. I went into KB toy stores all the time. And that one spot was just Stretch Armstrong. And they never sold. They actually put them down in the bargain bin for $1. $1. Hi, female Stretch Armstrong. And then there's more renditions of this female Stretch. There we go. Hi, female Stretch Armstrong. I am so disappointed. I am so saddened that you guys are only after money and not after story. This is my Captain Marvel. This one right here. 86 to 94. She was the badass. Followed up by the other one that ain't even on this list. The one I liked from X-Men. At least she had a heart. She realized that, oh, Rogue was being controlled via the bad guys at the time. Yes, Rogue was a part of the League of Evil Mutants. Oh, League. Well, same deal. The evil side. Magneto's side. Everybody's forgetting that there has always been strong women in Marvel. And there's been other people who believe in other things within Marvel. There are other people who have other sexual preferences within Marvel. You don't need to bastardize every fucking character just to fit your agenda. Yes, I'm swearing. Yes, I'm pissed. The Forgotten Prime is fucking pissed. You guys, please listen to me. We are not trying to be your enemy. But yet you keep calling us names. By all means, call us names. Give us the fire and fuel, or fuel to fill that fire of anger at you, so that we continue making these videos. I'm not the only one that's calling you guys out that this isn't going to be good in the end. People are going to get tired of the preaching and the politicking. If you want to tell a good freaking story, don't tell it about the real freaking world. Nobody wants to look outside the world in a book. The real world sucks because everybody's out for themselves. Always has been, always will be. And the more you draw attention to it, just brings the world closer to the one big thing. And that is, we won't have anything. You'll be the cause of it. Your politicking in stories, it don't help stories. Your bland characters that have no spine kill stories. Where'd that one spot go? I feel like they've become such a powerful tool. You're talking like Bush. He used our country to make himself $1 gazillion out of oil. He is set for life, even though he was president beforehand. He still gets set for life. He's so set for life that he doesn't have to worry about working a day in his life. And you guys let him get away with it. He is in trouble, in my opinion, for war crimes. I'm not going to get into that, though. My problem here is you're using a film that's supposed to be to allow people to let go of their shit lives and to enjoy a couple of hours or so of fun stories or a fun story. No, you have to shove in your political agendas into it. Get them out. Everywhere I look is your face. I'm sick of looking at it. You are not a charismatic person. You are a very cold, calculating, greedy bitch, Brie Larson. Disney, you're a cold, calculating critter. Horror film. Look it up. You have become that. The devouring maw. Goodbye, Marvel. Goodbye, good stories without an agenda being shoved into them. Without respect. I reject I don't feel any respect. I am a fan of Marvel. Was. No. I'm a fan of the old Marvel and what it meant. You have failed. You have ignored the biggest principle of all of those who have ever worked in Marvel, and that includes Stan Lee. And that goes for the comic book side as well. I'm ashamed of you that you've allowed money to dictate your terms. Shame on you. Shame on you. But these are my opinions. My opinions. You can accept them as you like. If you don't, that's fine with me. Everybody is equal. And no matter how hard you scream saying we're unequal, yeah, we are on many fronts. Because of stupidity like this, the greed that's in this world. Stop looking at the world as a means to make money. Stop looking at the world as if they're a label or a caste. I was always bullied because of my learning development issues when I was younger. I never considered myself anything but a geek, a nerd, because of the fact that I liked those things, and I still do, and I will always will. Even when I hit 80, 90, I will still enjoy the love that in my uniqueness of who I am. And yet, I feel that everything that made me me is being changed in a very bad way. And I'm trying to warn you now, as a fan, to stop now. Take a step back. Take a look at the old comic books. Actually pick them up and read them before you go any further. Because if you continue down the path you're going, you will be like every other company that has bit off more than it can chew. And that will be you. And I will call you guys the new Sparta. And I will be laughing my ass off. Because when you start selling off the companies that you've bought, I will be laughing my ass off. It saddens me in this era. Money talks everybody else's shit. That is a very, very bad mentality. Shame on you. With great power comes great responsibility. And all the companies that are following an agenda gold sales system, it won't be today, it won't be real fast, but it will take time, yes. But when you go broke, don't blame us, the old fans. Because if you do, we'll smear you further on the internet. We will continue to call you out for exactly what you are. And that is what you are. You're failures. You don't know how to not fail because you're so full of your own agendas, your desires to make things as miserable as you are. I'm tired of feeling like crap. As of this moment, this super otaku jack of many trades, I'm declaring I'm going to the mattresses. Go fuck yourselves. And on a positive note, for all those who listen with common sense and love good, soulful stories, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. At one time, I wanted to strangle this guy, Todd McFarlane. He had issues as well. Everybody has issues. Everybody is unique. Everybody has a different way of telling stories. But when you start making them divisive, you lose fans. And those that I mentioned just a minute ago, they didn't lose fans. Sure, I may have been mad at him a couple of times because of his being human. Doesn't make him a bad writer. I love Spawn. And still, I even liked a lot of his Spider-Man. And I didn't even know that some of the Spider-Man that I used to read were written by him. And I didn't even know it. Isn't that a shame? Here's the kicker. When I read comic books, I didn't look up who they were written by, who they were drawn by. I didn't look up any of that. I read it for the characters. I read it for the storyline. And then my economy changed and I fell out of the franchise. Fell in a new franchise. Got addicted to that one. Got back into comic books later in life and found out that it has become what it is now. And you guys want to have Brie Larson to direct an MCU movie. Unicorn Store. D minus. I will not endorse a film by her. That's my choice. I will not endorse a film revolving around this character. What I will endorse are films based off this version of Captain Marvel. Not that one. Not that one. Yes, that one. And the one that was seen in the X-Men. I will not endorse any of the others. As of this point, I think Disney Marvel is going to do a Wreck-It Ralph. They're going to wreck it, and I'm going to watch it burn. And many others are going to be watching it burn. You can call me a comics gator, by all means. I'll wear that title proudly. I'm actually a geek gator. Anybody who's out to destroy good stories is my enemy. And the Forgotten Prime is fucking pissed off. Without respect, we would check. Wallets closed. This is a very bad and sad day for us all. Anna from Star Wars Girl, I'm going to borrow your theme. May the Force be with us because we're going to need it.